have the 5 red lights on as Lil Gunna and Few start on the front row of the grid. A lot of drivers there out in wet tyres as it's the lights out and away we go. And into turn 1, Lil Gunna leads us away. A couple drivers doing wets, couple drivers doing enters. Contact already. Billy and Penguin involved. A Mercedes, I believe, involved there as well. As Billy and dropping all the way down the orders. NMX James contact with Few. Big contact here on the opening lap as Ayub battling on the inside of Sci-Fi Mega Hype, who started on the inter tyres. Everyone else out in the wets. Could Sci-Fi Mega Hype use those inters very well, as we see in the background?
Someone's way wide.
The Williams of Northey leaves the track. Page overtakes into P11 as Dobo battling with Sci-Fi Mega Hype. He goes deep as Infrajack now up into P3 ahead of the Mercedes of Few. Few's not had the ideal race start here as Sci-Fi Mega Hype battling here with RJ. And Sci-Fi dropping back a bit on these inter tyres. He may struggle at the start here, but as time progresses, Sci-Fi might be on the right tyres, but currently he's really not had a strong start, dropping down a couple positions as Billy and Penguin gets through on Northey. Northey locking the rears through Cop's Corner as El Prat going to get through on Northey as well. Sci-Fi Mega dropping down like a stone as Billy and Penguin up into P11 in behind Page. Yeah, I think it is Ayub who has the damage. Left end plate gone, and now he has Dobo for company. As RJ in behind as Dobo gets through on the inside of Ayub. Ayub washed out wide. That's opened the door to the Red Bull as RJ gets through on both of them. How'd that even happen? That just happened in the space of no time, but RJ washes out wide, opens the door to Dobo as now Ayub on the outside as we enter Maggots, and Ayub gets through on RJ. RJ gets through into P7 but lost it in the next corner. Meanwhile, Cali Canel follows along. Smoke and Ash is the Mercedes pair debuting today, having a strong start. Fuse dropped down a couple of positions though. He's trying to regain some composure as Infrajack all over the rear of NMX James on his debut here. As we head into Maggots, and Dobo now all over the rear of Northey, who you can see that the difference between the inters and the wets is Dobo looking for the switchback and just has so much grip on these inters as he's trying to get through on the Williams driver. Abe going to try to follow the Red Bull through as well. Dobo now down into Stowe, gets already ahead as Abe going to try and search for some traction as Northey may come in this lap, and Abe around the outside may have picked up a warning, avoiding the Williams there as Page comes in. Yeah, Gunna into the box, and I think we might see as Gunna's got the fastest lap entering the pit lane. Oh, hilarious. The box now, Dobo on the outside, skates around the outside as Abe trying to find a way through on Few, and Few now down in P9. This shows you the overcut. Few down to P9. Can he work his way back up through the field in these interconditions, or will he lose out because of the overcut going too long? Now stuck in traffic as he gets shunted in the rear by Ayub. I wonder, did Ayub pick up some damage there? I think Ayub already had left end plate damage, but now I think more of that front of that left part of the wing is gone. As Cali Canel now on the inside of Smoke and Ash as we head down through Cop's Corner, and Ash round the outside, Brave round the outside, leaves the track though. That could invite Cali Canel back onto the rear of the Mercedes very shortly. He's struggling as James on the rear now of the Alpine, and the longer this battle goes on, the easier it'll be for Infrajack, but James now down into Cop's Corner will get through ahead of Sci-Fi. Makes that one look easy, but now Infrajack.
Well, 4 to 8, I suppose.
As Infrajack gets through into P4 on Sci-Fi, and now he can head after NMX James. And NMX James on the rear of El Prat now, and El Prat still not boxing. I think El Prat going to try and take this as long as they'll go before he switches to the inters. And the inters, I think his fresh inters will be very, very quick, as he'll have a big advantage over the rest of the field. Whenever he does switch onto the inters, he'll have a couple laps fresher inters, which we'll see what pace they have under that V-carb. Meanwhile, Cali Canel on the rear of Ash, and Sci-Fi as well involved here. Cali Canel around the outside of the Mercedes. Side by side they go. And Sci-Fi goes very deep, opens the door to Ash on the outside. As Callie Cannell going to look for a switchback, as Sci-Fi a little bit of contact with Ash as they brush tyres through Luffield. Oh, and contact with Callie Cannell. Washes out wide. Oh, and Sci-Fi, big contact. Big contact there with the Aston. Well, he now has Sci-Fi for company. Sci-Fi also a driver yet to pit in this race. Started on the Inters, the only driver to start on the Inters. And Niall Pratt is under pressure from Sci-Fi. He's going to dive down the inside as he locks the brakes, goes deep, and tries to get back down the inside of the V-carb. Side by side they go. And this is great side-by-side action. As El Pratt going to dance around the outside. Contact!
Oh, no!
And both of them around. Big contact. And Sci-Fi with big damage. Punctures as Callie Cannell does get through Brooklands, and Callie Cannell now all around the outside at Luffield. Side by side they go. Ash trying to search for the grip on the inside, and he gets it. A lovely move back through from Ash to defend from Callie Cannell, and the Aston Martin driver must be furious in behind Ash, just unable to get away through. Cool those tyres as Callie Cannell now down the inside at Stowe. Can he outbrake Ash? As Ash, big contact with Callie Cannell. Side by side they go. Big contact through Stowe, and the Aston Martin driver off the track as Dobo's coming in. Dobo's coming in. Yeah. Oh, I don't believe it. Dobo in. James now as Gunna has won, but as we all know, and Callie Cannell spun. Callie Cannell is spun. Oh, heartbreak for Callie Cannell, and now it looks like a Red Bull 1-2. Callie Cannell, he has got a rear left puncture.
He's got a puncture. Yeah.
Rear left puncture for Callie Cannell. Meanwhile, Dobo's trying to catch Inverjack. And has Dobo done it? Dobo might do it. What's happening, Inverjack? Why is he going so slowly? I think Inverjack essentially is going to let Dobo win. Dobo may end up winning here in dramatic fashion. As Dobo surely going to get ahead of his teammate Inverjack here on the final lap, and Dobo out of nowhere. I don't believe what I'm seeing. Ash with another penalty as Billion gets into P10 following all the lap cars. But Dobo is going to round the final corner for a Red Bull 1-2, and Dobo is going to win here in Tier 3 in the opening race of the season. At no point in the race,
these two are fighting.
As James gets through onto the podium ahead of Callie Cannell. Meanwhile, Ash rounding the final corner may jump up to P5 with Callie Cannell's pens. No, he doesn't. Down into P6 goes Ash. But at no point did I ever think Dobo was going to win this race. But absolutely sensational. Inverjack had the win in the bag, but he just gave it to Dobo for some reason.